is that what makes it book smarts versus street smarts versus an expertise or a master's.
I like that you keep hitting on that. It's just do the reps, man. Do the
always
reps.
Practicing, and it's
get the reps.
What's that saying? Like, embrace the process.
Yeah.
It's like this is it. Like, this is my thing, and I'm here for it.
I need to work on it.
But it's great when your cousin is like naturally, and it's like one of your best friends in the whole world.
Some people just have talent.
Yeah, and like, well, we enjoy talking about it, so it's just nice. It blends in that space. So it's.
Let me ask you this. So I'm curious to see if you have this in your profession. When we teach self-defense, I say we like I'm part of some self-defense cabal. When I teach self-defense, one of the things that I try to get through to everyone is the concept of training bias.
Okay.
So if you're a boxer, it's like to a carpenter, everything's a nail.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're a boxer, your answer in self-defense is always going to be to throw hands.
Okay.
If you're a wrestler, your answer is always going to be to try to take someone down, right? But we don't want training bias when it comes to a real self-defense situation. We want to, because there's no rules. You know, it's not like if person does this, then you do that. If they do this, then you do that. It doesn't work that way.
No.
I mean, you've been in enough professional situations to know that the way that shit's written down in a book is not how it goes down in real life. Do you encounter anything like that, training bias, or your employees, you have to kind of coach through that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that you gave me a name for it.
Oh,
because again, like I just said, there's things that happen and you're like, I don't know what.
I love it.
I don't know what the name of this is. I would training bias, the concept, yes, absolutely. It occurs. And the way that it occurs in my work is through interventions. What are the what is it that we're doing?
He's presenting this, do A, B, and C.
Absolutely. Well, and it drives me absolutely insane. And people
we're the same that way.
Yes. And people ask me all the time, and Lee, what's different between your work as a behavior analyst and all of these other people? And when I Google behavioral analysis or applied behavior analysis, what's the difference? It's that. It's the training bias that you're honing on. Behavior analysts are given, to use the tool analogy, the carpenter analogy, a toolbox.
Yeah.
And they're told, this solves everything.
Right.
It doesn't solve shit. It solves these specific problems under these specific conditions in these specific people. What we do is we have multiple, we open our eyes, which sounds a little condescending, but we are open and we are inclusive of other opportunities to help solve the problems, as opposed to being exclusive to these. And the way that we do it is, when I first introduced myself, I said I'm an expert in the neurocognitive behaviors. What I'm really an expert in is the behavioral presentation of undiagnosed medical conditions.
Got you.
They happen to be neuro is like my nerd out area. Seizures, dementia, Parkinson's. But when you open up the realm of saying there's another possibility to explain why this behavior is happening, you no longer need the toolbox that was given to you in the book. You have a whole other repertoire of things that could help solve that problem. So when I go, well, the problem for this, the underlying cause of this problem behavior could be an undiagnosed urinary tract infection.
Yeah.
Not psychosis related to the cognitive status changes.
Yeah.
I'm able to then open up the repertoire of solutions to say, let's go to a doctor.
Yeah. Solve. Yeah.
Because a hammer and nail isn't the answer to UTI, which is what we were trained. We were trained that aggressive behaviors related to from the pain of the UTI should be managed through this intervention. The reality is that's not the cause.
Let's just get them in the car and fix their problem.
But it's training bias.
Yeah.
There's a bias in the training that we perceive that what we're experts in is the solution to the problem. And we see it every single day in our work.
I see it in every single self-defense video on YouTube,
which is crazy. Again, I will walk away from this.
That's why I wanted to talk to you, man. There's so many parallels.
I haven't found one impediment that's different. But absolutely,
it's all human behavior.
Training bias. I will go and look at that and see if there's I'm
curious,
a medical or healthcare dynamic.
I'm surprised we didn't steal it from there.
I mean, why reinvent the wheel? You know, if you've got it.